Good morning, people, and before I begin, I would like to say rest in peace condolences to the best counselor in Trinidad and Tobago, Ramona Victor. And she's a UNC. I'm about to say that, but I don't agree with the UNC. And let me tell her up front, all you know me, nobody's gonna silence me. So F Trump, and if you want to go with my visa, like go to, I had never had the intention of going there, and I gives not one rat's ass. Because I can't understand how godly people know this nation is one of the most devilish nations in history of Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension, and supporting them. That's all the business. But people, let me get into this. Only UNC opinion matters. All you remember I told all you. When all you make the mistake and put the same fools back in power, they will not be accountable and they will try to censor you. Now you're talking madness. Watch them now. Watch them now. You understand? And the question is, did we vote for this? And the sad part about it, they keep forgetting it's not PNM alone in the country they're running, you know. They keep forgetting that it's also people who don't vote and also people who voted other small parties based on we wanted change, you promote change, and give us a change for the worse, like Chan said. So people, did we vote to be silenced from a government that use social media to win an election? How that song into you? And all of a sudden, only them bloggers' opinion matter. So you cannot come out now in your own country and don't agree. You're afraid somebody might want to kill you. Because I am telling you all, if you do not know, they have an agenda against everybody who do not agree. Now, I will stop to say, sensibly, those who making threats should be dealt with. But there are people who respectfully disagreeing, and you know what they're doing? They're using the racist campaign against them. You say nothing about race. You didn't say Kamala is an Indian before you say it. You just say Kamala, I don't agree with this, and they're stopping you. So I am just here to remind you all, I told you so. I told you all. Now look at this. I do not expect the UNC will succeed anytime soon. Never ever. They will fail and they will be put out resoundingly for the caca whole thing they're doing right now. It's not my fault. I never say so. I never say I don't like the UNC. I supported them at a point. Wait for the racists and them to come and cry racism, right? But I say I supported them, right? And I simply just didn't support them because they didn't change the leadership. Kamala still there. And I told Kamala, well, if you stay and move some of them teeth and they still there, they put them back. So we have to deal with a bag of people who have allegations against them, making allegations against the PNM. Do you feel this country will ever succeed with them fellas inside there, a band of criminals? Gang up together and make a board a criminal, and a party a criminal, and a parliament a criminal now for we to deal with. I don't care who don't like that. Now, censorship, Ms. Prasad Bisesa, censorship is a clear sign of dictatorship and wrongdoing by a government. Anytime people who do not agree with you being censored, we have a problem. People I want to pay attention what they're doing, eh? Pay attention to all who don't agree. So I'm telling all you now, just now they go tie up Rambles for no reason. They wait on Rambles to say something wrong or catch him by a standpipe illegally flowing water. You go see, they're coming behind Rambles. So let me take front before front take we. They're coming for Kiesel, Rambles, myself, and anybody don't agree with them. Anthony Williams, trying to be good Democratic Front. Watch how they go start to interfere with them people and them. Because, not because they're being racial, not because they're saying kill them, no, because they're simply saying we don't agree with you. Well, I will let you all know. You ought to do what you ought to do, and I do what I do. I don't agree with you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because that will let us call something, and nothing in my book. Right? Because at the end of the day, they talk about Rowley's a dictatorship, but they run along people. They have intentions of killing, locking up people. Let me show you what take place. Watch that, watch for yourself. I talking facts, I deal with facts. Did Kiesel Jackson not talk about some problem she get on a flight? They send somebody to throw the girl off her flight. Same week, they send 2 TikTokers to go and take away raw talk thing and repossess she. Then they send she on her life to pretend with a UNC woman to soften she up because she had too much of followers and she mustn't disagree with them. The wall you vote for. The wall you vote for. right? With no solution because you can't agree. If you are a good debater and you're a person that loves to do right, you know what you will do? You will take the criticism and you will fix the problem. Anybody that taking the criticism and trying to lock up everybody who criticizing them and shoot them and kill whoever and make plans, trust and believe, I'm calling every name. Go on social media now and look for everybody who do not agree. UNC Kabal will try to find him soon and lock him up and say, no, America didn't tell me nothing. We didn't say nothing about visas. It's the same way they say they make nobody revoke thing, and then Gary Aboud visa, and then the next day they're asking for them to revoke some of the social media. Well, I can tell all you come and take what I don't have. I don't have none and I never wanted none. I don't care about America. F Trump. I say so. Go and show him I say that. I don't have one rat's ass about it in neither America. I could have 20,000 family over there. I don't care. I one man a business about all you out there. And that will fire upon America too. Batty boy nation. Me not on that. LBGT country, gun so Trump, me a business about you, and I'll meet you and tell you that too. Feel with Kamala, we ain't afraid you, boy. We ain't afraid you, boy. Just how we shouldn't afraid Venezuela, same how we ain't afraid you. Anyhow, who do their decisions affect? Because we come out here to talk facts. When I say the state board full are one race alone, and we didn't vote for that, we vote for everybody to win. He racial. But I thought Olesale wasn't a Hindu party. I thought Olesale wasn't an Indian party. If Olesale not an Indian party, I wouldn't be racial. Ole will support it and say, no, he correct. The woman really say everybody go win, and she really shouldn't take all the progressive position to all black people and don't give it none. And give it two and one position. And the people who get had to lick a bottom, show loyalty, or be on a union right now, destroying the country, mashing it up. Because them shouldn't be with no politicians. I don't talk. Who vex laws? Who do their decisions affect? The Brian Lara, the Independence Day position, who is black people? Definitely the PNM people, ain't? The PNM people, the mass code for black people. That is who with all the decisions affecting right now. And because I, being affected and say, I affected, I must get locked up. Well, to hell with all you and that. Do whatever all you feel to do. I all you stopping me. I can tell all you that. And they know this. Because I know how to talk and deal. All you come around me, come. Censoring the facts. The censoring facts. That is the point I'm trying to make. So I make a fact that when you're going to the state board, call a state board for me. Who running all state boards? Only one race at the head of all state board. And if you say that is a fact, you're vexed. Oh God, he killing the country. Oh God, he disagreeing. Oh God, he mashing up the thing. Oh God, When you say everybody go win, and I just pointing out, hello, everybody not winning. Everybody not winning. Simple as that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I racial, you racial. I'm saying everybody not winning. Fix that and make everybody win. But before they fix it and show me, look how we're gonna hire 4 on the state board and make it even. You know what they're doing? They rather to censor you. What does that say? Is it ever going to change? Now some of you all understand these people are totally against the progression of black people. I don't care what nobody has to say. Only the black lick bottoms who sit down on a table, flicking the knife and fork, because they're getting something, will tell you differently. Because apparently, anybody who don't agree with them ain't saying what them saying. All the PNM who don't agree with them, not saying the country running good. The people who voted Michaela Panda is not saying the country. Only one crop of people right now. All they're looking suspect and dotish, you know. Trust me, because the major population watching all they're looking suspect and dotish. But every problem have a solution. So don't feel like come to quarrel alone or come to get the solution. People are running through this quick and me have time to stick. And you know, racial deflection because of CPEP and URP, you talk about that, which is facts. They say no more people, rara, they don't want to hear that, you're racial. How it's racist to be speaking about your own people and saying my people was sent home and you should have done it differently. You should deal with the contractors, you say thing and leave the poor man on the ground. We saying that the rich getting richer and who have getting more. Look at that. All this what they're doing. The working class and the public sector already getting a salary, comfortable salary. You know, we self-complaining. And what's up, my brother? I need us to come and start to do something because you realize what it. Workers' Rights 868. All go and follow this brother. He's ponging them right now. And I will tell you all the future. Workers' Right 868 will be bothered. He will be bothered for disagreeing. And he respectfully disagrees with them. He time coming too.
Because the plot is to get rid of all who don't agree with we, because the narrative making sure people know we don't have to push no narrative, papi. Walk the road and find out people don't want nothing to do with all and they wish it at the election tomorrow. But you know what happened? People don't forget and they will sit down quietly and wait on the time at all. So censoring the facts, you know. I telling you the state board full of Indian alone, they vex with me. I mustn't call them out. When I call out PNM and say, how CPF is only black people, put some Indian people inside, they didn't have a problem with that. They didn't have a problem with that. Yes, people, they're going to follow Workers' Rights 868. Remember, I tell all that he jamming them right now. Exactly. Anytime you try to fight we'll fight you back harder. That's why I join back the fight with my people and them and all. They can't come around me. I sure about that because I know how to deliver my words. Racial deflection. So here you racial, eh? I do not agree with this. Kamala do the maths wrong, the mathematics in the situation wrong. She's an Indian, you know, but the maths wrong. I didn't say she was an Indian, you know. People and specify race. They simply say the prime minister, but they who identify as an Indian party telling you you're racial. No, people, don't study them. The more they say you're racial is the more you know it's deflection away from the truth. It's the damn truth. They can't debate the fact at all. All you send on people with nothing in place for them. Come and debate me that. You're racial, you're foolish, you're dotish. I love when all you say that because I know all you're more incompetent than me. All you're ready. So you know, only UNC opinion matter. That's what we vote for here. So you hush your mouth. If you did not vote UNC and you did not vote PNM and you're a citizen of the country and you want to see better and you don't agree with some, hush your mouth because they're looking to put a nozzle on you. And you telling me censorship shows that the government going real good. Censorship is a clear sign of the dictatorship and failure. But let me tell you all why this government will fail and I don't care. Incompetence. Look at the hiring process alone. Indian alone on state board. Dunce in the Homeland Security. Everybody knows he's a dunce because you publicly show you he's a dunce. And he's a fall guy too, eh? They put him for fall, eh? John Jeremy is there to be a fall guy. You see, don't talk against Barry. Watch and see how balanced there is. How everybody go win. Let me see how he go win after he say that. I bet he'll last in the next cabinet reshuffle. He had to move from there and no position in the party at all. And you go see go back to PNM or whatsoever the case may be. Deflection. So those are them the deflection people. Anytime you talk and they say racial, block them, get rid of them. Because that's their work. They and their butts work is to come and tell you racial to deflect the point for you to leave out why they doing wrong. Exactly. Because when Clifton is telling you all, I told the people all this before election, but they didn't want to hear. And it is a fall guy as well. Exactly. Just now they go see. Some of them was put there to get a lock up, you know, for she to prove she go really lock up. And I feel he and Philip is one or two of them, you know, because all that cost Philip Cup, don't feel inside the free now. Though just now, let money tap and something nasty will get rid of him. So anyhow, back to the richer getting richer and the middle class, the public servants, those who have getting more. Since that budget, you read me, I get nothing for the poor man, right? They mash up CPEP, put you on the ground, out of work, make you have to pay more in rent from January, right? Everybody telling you how to put on more in rent and you're even working to pay rent. So everything she does trickle down to the small man. And when she doing that, she propping up the rich people and the public service who are already working for a comfortable salary. Take more, take back pay, take money, take money, take money. How is that going to help our society other than the middle class is going to just spend a little more money for all it to get back? I not seen that do nothing for the poor man. And if all you don't like that with me, all you could go and lie down in a bed and sleep because I say so and it's that. You understand? Financiers being assisted once again. Because they come out and talk, the PNM financing, blah, 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 the race come rum sky high for the financiers. Me hear none all you say that. The race rum sky high for the friends who was being victimized. Oh, all you thought it had anything to do with society. No, I can say one thing indirectly, that we have an alcoholic society and we have an alcohol problem, and that does cause most of what take place. You understand? That councillor could have been died because of rum. So that's the only good it will do, but that's an indirect good. Their whole thing was to give back the financiers money. That's why they raise rum sky high and cigarette too. You understand? That because them majority own the bars and the people will get a thing, but they didn't know the sales of rum would go slow, but that nothing. They know 3 weeks people will quarrel and they will go in them bar and spend the money. That is exactly why the lock of Brian Lara, Who it affect? Who that affect? I never see certain people inside there. I know that one crowd of people is really be inside the fetting, And when they move from there, they didn't go Atto Boland Stadium and Fekuva, you know, they're going up Jean Pierre Complex and Hazley Comfort Stadium to come around the Port of Spain people again. All how they got no tongue to vote for them. So they're trying their best to victimize the people of tongue. Who that affects? Now, when you move things from stadium, right, you're making sure you put the publicity on the pubs and the bars more, because people have to start to reach out to pubs and bar more to have fets. You see how they sell finances, but PNM helping this one and that one, and the 1% still getting contract. All bill in prison. Why you don't take back the prison contract? Because they have no belly, all only chat and mouth up. All their bag of mouth. And they can do one thing. I say so. One thing good for the people, balance across the board. Hire some, make a nice job with some big position and give equal now. 4 African, 4 Indian, or 4 African, 2 African, CNN and 2 Dogla. Make it look balanced now. You can't do that. But because I talking the truth, I is the one racial. You could deflect whole day. Them deflection don't do me one thing, because I said it would happen and it damn well happening. So is you looking bad, not me. You could say what you want. Condemn the SOE, you know. Condemn every SOE Rowley hard. Oh God, it's the worst, it's the worst, it's the worst. And then, all of a sudden, we living under SOE. And the stupidness about it, the facts about it is that they come in here to tell you the crime rate going down by 200%. All that crime going down and you still at the country closed. So we dotish then. And when you talk the fact, because you don't agree with the stupidness and locking down people and locking up black people for no reason. Oh God, he's racially bad. He think, don't study we have to get he off of social media. But when I was tonguing Rowley themselves for sharing a Gianti Lodge Media, and I can carry all the back to Surely, UNC ministers commenting, and if they see they love it. So all they mustn't love one-sidedness. Right? There are people that will not agree with all and they will not agree. They will not have to say Kamala Hatted dead and be assassinated. No. Some of us can carry on a topic based on the facts with the tutu you doing and deal with it. But there were them night, I'm telling you all, Kiesel doesn't disrespect nobody. Watch how they comment for Kiesel workers, right? Watch. All they watch, I show you all the future now. The comment that hamper all who must keep quiet for them to get next to him to do the same shit. No matter what you do, people waiting on all that. But I tell you all, it could be 4 and 10 years, something wrong with all. And you know the thing was, they had a full opportunity to move the leadership. The woman too old. I don't care what all they say. She could be how good, she too old, and it's showing up now. All them set of old tactics and old talk and old disrespect. Look how disrespectful this parliament has become. Under them is the worst parliament I have ever seen. Bridget and said George looking like a saint to this stupid criminal inside there. And all them studying to do talk, hush them out, have a coffee down, all what they didn't get to do is what they're doing, revenge. That is a good government who say, everybody go in, we're going to change the style of governance, and they will get a change in the country. The people really want to change, the people get changed for the worse, and they're stupid, they know it. You can talk and say what you want. And you know, I will tell you something, you know the police already racial profiling people, you know. Indian police are watching every black man. I am telling you all the facts. Facts. I have nothing against Indian people. I just talking the facts that I see Indian police passing racial profiling black man already. I get it. I have on a jail about the road. So because some Muslim rob somebody in tongue, if this you're watching me, the man that make 3-4 block, I have to call him and say, well, I have a problem here, you ever talk to somebody disrespectful? So I said, listen, well, if somebody watching me suspicious like you, I will ask them if they have a problem. So asking if you have a problem, they don't ready to come and try to beat up me. But they know I know my rights, I not on that. You understand? So just watch out for them, and they just profiling people for no reason, because every black man is a criminal, right? And only them supporting them, all the shipping is 10% and they give it out there, them supporting them. You see Felicia and them come out and talk like if they're getting it and they really are getting jack shit. So are they worse than the PNM is the question, you know? Because in my book, all they're looking 10 times worse right now. And I'm simply saying, all they had a chance, move Anel, move Munilal, because there's thief, move this one, move that one, move the speaker, don't put Hide. Put clean people with a clean slate. Them had a chance to bring a clean slate to the country and bring back the same dirty jaws to wash and tell PNM the jaws dirty. I want to know how that working. Rooting up corruption on one side and hiding corruption. One thing Rowley told you all that is true. He say, as they win, they will be busy freeing themselves from jail. Watch them as they come in, MBD, this and that, this one, that day, David Lee free, that one free. Phone calls that they make, I go make sure your life live hard, you know. Where feel as a cause them thing, I will make sure your life hard, you better get rid of me out of this thing, you know. So I have zero support for the government until I see they're doing the right thing. Because who's supporting them is old people with a backward, racist, dirty, stinking, dirty ways. Who's supporting shit. Or people who licking America ass since the born, go tell, yeah, she doing good. All she had to do is say Trump on them like she. Leave Auntie Kamala and Tanti. I do business. If you're doing shit on your police racial profiling, you're on your state boards, is only Indian, Africans cannot get a progressive position, I will talk. If it wasn't so, I quiet all the time and tell everybody winning. Not a man win a bob. 10% lies and you can't question that, you know. If they lie because of the 10%, you can't ask a question. If you ask a question there, it's time to censor you and lock up you. Because them doing wrong, so. And that's how you just deal with wrongdoing. I thought you just fix a problem. I didn't know you just hide it, conceal it, and then say, PNM was a dictatorship. Okay, thank you very much. And it's only bacchanal governance, it's only bacchanal governance, it's only bacchanal governance, it's only bacchanal governance. That's how they govern it. That's a old talk and bacchanal and Macomb man talk and Shepherd talk and right through. That's the parliament now. That's the parliament for you under them. Thinking that these people would do something, and the Prime Minister herself, Kamala, she's not addressing the state board. She's not addressing the racism, the racial profiling and shit people and them. She's not addressing the trolls who just calling you racial because you don't agree. To have people respectfully disagreeing with them. No disrespect at all, and they're still calling you racial. All they realize the Prime Minister who's standing on everybody will not addressing it. Philip come out and say about who go nuke who and whatever, and because she talk about majority Indian, she never address it. She just say we don't agree with what he say. But she not condemning the statement and telling her supporters, I would like you all to stop talking them kind of talk. Sell out the country exactly. She know exactly what was coming. She knows in 2023, she telling all everyone guns to the people, home invasion, home invasion, home invasion, we need gun, they still come. Crime is the most prevalent thing. People killing people is the most prevalent crime in this country, but you looking for more gun. To do what? You didn't see the know it coming? As you're coming SOE, to do what? You didn't see the know it coming? The crime statistics going low, and they still the SOE on. They're not letting it up. You didn't see the know what coming? They're asking people question. America know war going to start, but them answer in the quiet. You didn't see the know what coming? And you can tell me a big hardback man will support a government not preparing the people and telling them, get all your food, organize all yourself, because there's a possibility. I'm not saying they have to say it's war, you know. Simply I would like possibility. Them can't govern. And that's what they don't want to hear. That is why they're censoring everybody, because what I am saying, workers' rights is saying, TTDF is saying that it's adding up to you cannot govern the country and we waste with time. Better we either put a new party or put back the PNM to do the same shit, because you can't come to say you're going to be different and come to do the same thing, and even worse, because the racial profiling real serious with them boy. Papi, I'm telling you all, you can't walk in a certain circle now they're watching it like it's a piece of tutu and you must be quiet. No, don't say that. Just go in and walk, let her walk, watch how you want, talk to how you want, let their blackhead, let their blackface campaign run the country and tell the black people, yeah, they're doing real good for all here when they know shit. Because how come it's the only same blackface? Me have seen a new blackface is only Jason, this one, that one, everybody, same people, all who was licking bottom, still telling you they're doing good. And they know shit taking place, Just a bunch of loyal clowns destroying a country. That's what you call these guys. Just a bunch of loyal clowns destroying a country. So what can be done? Because there are solutions. People is about always only talk about the problem in the country. But clearly they unwilling to do that. Trust me. Because it's easy. It's simple. Fix all the problem. Put competent people in position. You can't tell me you have incompetent people. I'm telling you all, the Minister of Finance, totally incompetent. Look how much press conference Imbert used to give us and clear up the finances in this country. He can't give you one. You need hide. They have to write the whole debate for him to read. You could see reading a debate, he making too much of a mistake. That is Uncle Sam sending the paper and telling them out of the country and what to read because apparently nothing is coming out of their mouth. The Minister of Finance is the worst. The Minister of Energy and doing shit. And he just waiting for the data thief. That's why they put you over the most prevalent, most money-making ministry. The housing ministry, me see they give out a house, me see they do nothing. They only talking, 200,000 house to build and a bag of thing, nonsense that doesn't even work for the land space we have. Lies again, 20,000 house. Lies again. So if you have an incompetent Minister of Finance, an incompetent Minister of Energy who's not supposed to be in energy, have no real background in energy, then you have a Homeland Security that is just a man who's to run block. I want to bet the Puhi to take charge of the drug trade in the country. I don't know, I just say, just a question, I can ask a question. You understand? So when you have incompetent people who just vote based on loyalty, Ravi Ratiram loyal, you know, he had to get pick this one loyal, you know. When you have a parliament based on loyalty and not based on merit, based on brilliance, Yantilot media didn't get a play. You telling me we should stay quiet and watch the incompetent fools mash up the ship. None of them are competent. I say so. No, not one man. See, I have no form of competence. All of them is loyalty and lick bottom anti Kamala. You never hear none of them say one thing they disagree with. Listen, the government should have been doing Kamala. And because you have nothing against Kamala, you're not racial, you just don't agree because of what they're doing and you're seeing it now upon our shades. Go blind. So people, what could be done? What could be done is that over time, we don't have time for you, mister. Just easy to block all, you know. Ban from stream, you're not coming back here. So over time, what they could do is replace the Minister of Homeland Security, the Attorney General, the Minister of Energy, the Minister of Housing, Arnel, David Lee, all them set a waste of time on them and simply change the thing. So people are here to go there. I told you all they wouldn't be accountable. And I am telling you, they will never address our concerns. That is the whole fact I'm making here. Our concerns as a country will never be addressed. So just sit down quiet and wait your turn to vote them out, because apparently that's what they want. Because they could fix our problems and just make the country run good, but they think not to do that. So people love